For this video, we're going to explore another variation on the mixtures problem. In this case, we are mixing numbers of uh, food items that you might buy. And so look at number 25 and number 26. I'm going to walk through how to do the setup of 25. I recommend that you try doing the setup before you do the walkthrough with me. You might want to pause it for just a second and see if you can do that. And assuming you paused it and you just come back, I will do the setup and see if we agree. So we have two situations. One situation, someone bought 3 hot dogs and 5 hamburgers, and that cost $18.50. Another situation, someone bought 5 hot dogs and 3 hamburgers, which cost $16.70. Now, we don't know the cost of a hot dog or the cost of a hamburger. That's the thing we want to find out. Now, if you think back on your flow charts, we have a situation where we really have kind of two rates in a problem. We haven't been given a slope. We haven't been given a starting point or an end point in either of these situations for the $18.50 purchase or the $16.70 purchase. So we should have two standard form equations. That's what's best suited for this. So we're going to call hot dogs H. We shall call them D and hamburgers H. Okay, so D will be for hot dogs and H will be for hamburgers. So it's going to be 3D plus 5H. Okay, if you prefer X and Y, that's totally fine. So we're going to have two sums. We're going to have the price 1 sum, and we're going to have the price 2 sum. Okay, so the price 1 sum is going to equal $18.50, 18.5. Our price 2 sum is going to equal $16.70. 16.7. I'm just going to go ahead and leave the 0 in there to remind us it's money. And we know for the first one, we bought 3 hot dogs, so 3D for hot dog, 3 hot dogs, plus we bought 5 hamburgers, so 5H equals 18.50. Our second scenario, we bought 5 hot dogs and 3 hamburgers, so 5D for 5 hot dogs plus 3H for 3 hamburgers. And there you have your two equations. We do have a decimal here. We can clear that decimal fairly easily by multiplying everything by 10 if we like. So this becomes 30, this becomes 50, and this becomes 185. This becomes 50, 30, and 167. And as you can see, the coefficients would be reasonable to get them to be the same. If I multiplied everything on this one by 5 and everything on this one by 3, I would be able to match up the D ones. And if I multiplied everything on this one by 3 and everyone on this one by 5, I'd be able to match up the H coefficients. So I have two options. I probably would use both of them so I could very quickly sort out what those are. So I invite you to pause for a moment and try number 26 if you haven't already done so. If you have, go ahead and continue the video at this point because I'm going to walk through how I do this. Again, you have two sums that equal some amount of money. If you buy 5 sodas and 4 boxes of popcorns, you pay $19.90. If you buy 4 sodas and 5 boxes of popcorn, you pay $19.25. Those prices are pretty close to each other. And we have a situation of, I'll call this 5S and 4P. So that's 5 sodas and 4 popcorns. And that adds up to $19.90. That's going to be our first price sum. So price 1 sum is going to be 5S plus 4P equals $19.90. And our other price sum, our price 2 sum, which is going to equal the $19.25, $19.25, confirm that number, yes. That one took 4 sodas plus 5 popcorn to get to. And once again, we can clear out our decimals if we want, or we can leave them as they are if you prefer. That's totally fine as well. If we quadruple everything on here and quintuple everything here, you'll have a 20s and a 20s. On the other hand, if you quintuple this one and quadruple this one, the p coefficients will line up and you'll be able to eliminate them. I hope that's been helpful, and thanks for watching.